Etymology and historical origin of the baby name Mike. Mike is the English short form of Michael. The name Michael is derived from the Hebrew word mikha'el, which actually translates into a question, who is like God? It seems odd to have a first name that basically asks a question, one would think. However, the question is thought to be rhetorical. The implied answer is clear, no one is like God. Therefore, the translation of the name Michael is often one of humility. From a biblical perspective, Michael is best remembered as one of the archangels who stood close to God and carried out his judgments. He was also a protector of the ancient Hebrews. Michael was the chief leader of the angels who fought and defeated the dragon, i.e., the devil, hurling him from heaven. As such, Saint Michael became a symbol of the church militant and a patron saint of soldiers. The name Michael conveys a sense of power, bravery, and strength by its translated meaning, but also a symbol of humility expressed very simply by that question mark. The nickname Mike has a long history of being used as a standalone first name in its own right. Personality of the boy named Mike. The number 2 personality in numerology is all about cooperation and balance. It's the number of diplomats and mediators. They are not leaders, but strive rather for harmony in partnerships. These are the peacemakers. Equality and fairness are important in their dealings, and they are willing to share power and responsibility to achieve a harmonious outcome. This personality is calm and patient, waiting for things to evolve instead of pushing aggressively for an outcome. They are good-natured and easygoing, and care deeply on an emotional and spiritual plane. 2s appreciate beauty and nature and are intent on making the world a better place. Popularity of the boy named Mike. Mike dates back on the American male naming charts to at least the late 19th century, as far back as available data goes. Even in the year 1880, Mike was a top 150 favorite, not too shabby for a colloquial short form of the more traditional Michael. Mike even reached the top 50 to 100 list of most commonly used baby boy names many times between 1943 and 1968, his best years on the charts. Of course, Michael is arguably the most successful 20th century boy's name in the United States. It's no surprise that Mike saw a fair amount of triumph on the charts in his own right. Today, however, Mike is no longer heavily used as an independently given name. Even Michael, who reigned supreme for much of last century, has been knocked off his perch by the likes of Jacob, Mason, and Noah. Mike remains a hard, one-syllable name. It's manly, confident, and strong. Quick facts on Mike. Gender, boy. Origin, English. Number of syllables, 1. Ranking popularity, 881. Pronunciation, myke. Simple meaning, who is like God? Characteristics of Mike. Considerate, balanced, sensitive, patient, cooperative, nurturing, loving, gracious, kind, compassionate. Cultural references to the baby name Mike. Literary characters of the baby name Mike. Mike is the title character of British humorist P.G. Wodehouse's 1909 schoolboy novel, Mike. Mike is in the classic tradition of a P.G. Wodehouse character, British upper-class Golden Age public schoolboy, a little short on the intellectual side, long on sports, especially cricket, and all-around good fellow, if rather benignly mischievous. This from the creator of Jeeves and Bertie, after all. It makes one quite nostalgic, especially if one is American and takes most of one's British cues from Downton Abbey. Sticky wicket, and all that. At any rate, Mike's time is long gone, but his type is not, and it is admirable in its own way. Popular songs on Mike. I Think I Can Beat Mike Tyson, a song by DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. Famous people named Mike. Mike Oldfield, musician. Mike Patton, musician. Mike Huckabee, politician. Mike Ditka, football coach. Mike Wallace, journalist. Mike A. Euroid Situation a Euro, reality TV star. Mike Eruzione, hockey player. Mike Tyson, boxer. Mike Nichols, director. Mike Myers, SNL cast member. Mike Stoller, songwriter. Mike Bryan, tennis player.